Alright, Shalom. Once again, all praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High. Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Ba'asham Raka Kodash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone, and salutations to all you sincere Kian. And this is your brother Abawan, back again with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Ba'asham Raka Kodash. All praises and glory to you, especially in the times that we're in. Right, so and this is just going to be a quick one, we're not going to be here for too long, but just another warning and a friendly reminder, because this is something I was going into right in my camp video that I just recently put up. I think I did that was yesterday, right? So this is what I was going into in my camp video. That's basically, in the times that we're in, man, Esau Edom is coming down, right? He's preparing to, you know use his blessing, which is basically the sword, and not just the sword but the force of the sword. So this is the book of Revelation chapter 12 verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. Right, and right now, right, the elites of Esau Edom are preparing to escalate, okay, to push forward their NWO. And how will they do that? Because in the times that we're in, and due to the fact that this truth is coming out, you have more and more people, irregardless of whether they know or they believe that they are Hebrew Israelites, okay, or whether they don't believe in this truth. You have people coming out and realizing and understanding what is going on the earth. And basically Esau Edom has been exposed, man. The elites of Esau Edom has been exposed, right? Even to the point where you have ordinary plantation Christians that somewhat have an idea, all right, or at least know what the MOTB is, okay. This is something that is going on in discussions all over the earth, right? Basically this truth. And even outside of the MOTB, okay, you already have people that know exactly, that Esau Edom, the so-called red man, is the devil, which the Bible speaks of. So they are already weary, right? They already are aware of Esau Edom, and basically are moving accordingly, right, to in order to prepare themselves for what's going on the earth. Because you have so many people that aren't even in this truth that already understand what's going on the earth. So Esau Edom is going to meet some resistance when he begins to push. Is in fact is already meeting certain levels of resistance when he be now that even now as he's trying to push his NWO. Because everything you see happening on the earth, man, and I always go into this, right, and I think I did a video about it recently, that there is no major thing that happens on the earth that does not lead back to the scriptures, okay, and it's not a form of Bible prophecy coming to pass. And we see that the gradual processes that Esau Edom is preparing in order for him to be able to push and to be able to begin to be able to basically lay the groundwork for his ultimate agenda, right? His great reset, his new world order, which is basically him having control over all the people that are on the earth. So the idea that Esau Edom is preparing to push on the earth, and what is Esau Edom is ultimately planning, just like the apostles and the elders on down have warned you people out here in the world so many times, that basically what Esau Edom wants to do is to create a kingdom of heaven, right, adjacent for himself on this side through carnal means, because he knows that he will be unable to inherit the kingdom because he is the wicked, which the Bible speaks of. And now that Esau Edom's agenda and his plans are being exposed, and there is nothing that Esau Edom can do that will not ultimately be brought out by the men of the Lord. After all, it's not written that that which is secret will be brought on into the light, okay, and there is nothing that can be hid in this kingdom. That's the roughly I'm paraphrasing. I'm not going to go and get those precepts, right. but roughly paraphrasing, and that's exactly what's happening with Esau's plans, right? Whether it is Great Reset or his NWO agenda, right? There's nothing that anything that any bill, right? Any law, any legislation, any agenda, right? Any secret council as Esau Edom has concerning the things that are going on the earth concerning them, this is NWO, or concerning the sea heap, or concerning any form of major prophecy, it will be brought to the light, okay, and the men of the Lord will be able to reveal it, whether it is brought to light by Esau Edom themselves, leading to the prophecy in the book of Psalms where it says they shall cause their own tongue to fall upon them, right? Every eye that see them shall, let's get that precept, I don't want to butcher it, right? You shall cause their own tongue, so shall their own tongue fall upon them. And that's basically speaking of Esau, Edom, right? Because for the most part, man, you have a lot of these Edomites that are out here basically exposing Esau, Edom, and exposing the plans of the elites of Esau, Edom, right? And then of course you have the men of the Lord that are putting everything in its proper context and explaining to you exactly how this fits in Bible prophecy and exactly what the actual true plans of the elites of Esau Edom are, okay, or rather is, okay. It's not that they want to, whatever you have any of these people that are in the world telling you that, oh, they want to create a, and that's the funny thing, because I'm trying to think of examples of things that people in the world have been saying about what the ultimate plan for the elites of Esau Edom, for the rest of you people that are in the world are. And I'm drawing blanks basically because you don't really have anybody out here except for the Hebrew Israelites giving you the truth, right? Or the plans of Esau Edom and explaining to you exactly what these devils are planning to do. The rest of the people of this world, they don't even know why the elites of Esau Edom are going so hard, right? Why the elites of Esau Edom are pushing for the new world order, right? Why the elites of Esau Edom are causing all these crises all over the earth. They can't even tell you the reason why these things are happening, and only the men of the Lord can give you that context, because the Spirit of the Most High, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, right, has anointed us, okay? And basically what we are doing is we are warning our people, and we are exposing the evil deeds of the wicked through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, of course. And the truth is coming out, and because that truth is coming out, now you have Esau Edom, as it is written in a book of, we just read that, Revelation 12 verse 12. That's the reason why you see Esau Edom coming. It's about to increase, right, the it's about to raise the stakes, right, increase the fire basically, and bring more persecution on the earth, not just for the men of the Lord, but for all you people that are living on the earth as well, all you inhabitants of the earth. In other words, you people that are in the world, you are also going to be, you have to take part in, right, the wickedness, right, that Esau Edom is going to bring on the earth. And the reason why he's doing so is because now that he has been exposed, right, Esau knows that there is no longer any tricks that he can use, and he will fall back to his original, right, and true, basically his true nature, which is by doing everything by force of the sword, like the cave beast that he truly is. And that's exactly what's coming upon the earth. That's the reason why you are seeing these bills being passed in Congress, about your big beautiful bill and other things like that, right? That's the reason why you are seeing Donald Trump, using such aggressive tactics to basically deport the Northern Kingdom. And the thing is that a lot of you Babylonians still believe that these things will not ultimately come, right, and affect you as well, but they will. There is a reason why the Babylon the Great is on the decline. Of course, the judgments of the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is falling upon it, and is leading to its decline, okay? But let's not forget that there is still an aspect of actual intentional decline that's going on in America, Babylon the Great, wherein that the elites of Esau Edom are basically taking away, right, and depriving you people, right, you Babylonians, you people of this kingdom, basically depriving you of your amenities and your infrastructures in order to create a scarcity, right, that they themselves will ultimately feel. problem, reaction, solution, right? The Hegelian dialectic, order out of chaos that they will ultimately fill using the MOTB, right? And using the services that are linked to the MOTB. And ultimately, that is how they will usher in that NWO, right? That they keep on speaking about. And of course, you have to use terms like NWO, right? And Great Reset. But what we're really referring to is what the kingdom at Esau Edom, right? It's the enterprise of Esau Edom. The kingdom that Esau Edom is ultimately planning as their end game, right? Which of course we know that they will not be able to accomplish that because as the scriptures saying, let's get that precept, let's get that precept. He disappointed, here it is, Job 5 verse 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Right. And the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is ultimately going to disappoint Esau Edom and is going to cut them off, right? Destroy Esau Edom's kingdom before they are able to fully establish it. Right. But in the times that we're in right now, the evils are about to be multiplied upon the earth. The evils are about to be escalated, right? We are approaching that period of Jacob's trouble. Okay, and that's the times that are coming right now, man, because the things that are going on the earth presently, right? With these new restrictions over the internet, right? And Trump and this Trump presidency where he's escalating the levels of deportation that he's doing against Jake, right? His oppression and his violence against our people, which are the Israelites, your so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. The scattered Israelites that are scattered through the four corners of the earth, most especially the northern kingdom. And these things will come upon everybody on the earth. Of course, as we already know that the main target for the evils that for Esau Edom's wickedness is always Jake. It's always the nation of Israel. All right, and this is just a warning, man, because hey, look, as we already know that the people of this world do not heed unto the warnings of the men of the Lord, but the warnings will still go out because we have been ordained by the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai to speak on these things, right? And to speak on the times that we're in. So as the scriptures say, man, redeem the times because rightly dividing the times because the days are evil. Let's get that. Let me just get that real quick. So yeah. Rightly dividing the times because the days are evil. Right here it is. So this is the book of Ephesians 5 verse 15. See then that he walks circumspectly, not as fools but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. Right. And if you are looking onto the things that are happening on the earth, then it should already be clear to you that that these are the last days, and its perilous times are coming. Right, so with that, I'll end the video right there. Once again, all praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High. Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Raka, Kwadash, Wa, Abad, Babal, and through the Spirit, I hope you are calm and you are quite edified. Shalom.